Oh, okay. Tell me, Steve, if you can hear me now. How's that? Because that's pretty funny. I think it should be working now. I think I had it muted this whole time. I was just drawing like a dork. And all right, I kind of need to minimize this bad boy. I'm just telling a story about Pachelbel cannons I had to play. Oh, look at that! Ah, man, that's awesome. Thank you, Steve, for coming. I was just telling a story about talking about classical music. We're just drawing people today, just as just to get loose and caboosey. Um, need to have before I start drawing later. I got to do some illustrations, and um, I think the best way to do it is every morning, like grab some coffee, um, delicious coffee, and then and start drawing. Just doodle, practice every day. This is the main thing is everybody's afraid of like, oh, my drawings are not gonna be so good. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. The way you get better is by practice. So you need to be drawing every day. Doesn't matter if it's like this took 20 like close to 30 years for me to get this far. And I did that by drawing every single day. And I still think I need a long way to go. I'm watching people like Proco, and this dude is like crazy good, and I'm like studying his work, and just it's wow, like it's very amazing. But the important part is that you need to practice in order to get better. You cannot just magically get better. Those are facts. So you can take that and use it however you want. You can believe me, you don't have to believe me, but I'm just spitting out facts. All right, so the eyes are boom boom. Yeah, it's a pretty good practice to do it every. I try to do it every morning before I start even working because you loosen up. Like my drawings will get looser and more. You build your confidence, especially in the morning when you're not quite there yet. I don't really like how it changes the. I wish the developers here could hear me out. Um, it's it's kind of weird when you zoom in and out, like the the pen gets bigger, like the pen size, which is okay. But I mean, you can play with it, you can fix it. It's all good. This guy has a nice hat. I'm trying to get the shape right. Again, you don't have to be perfect because you're not going for perfect. You're going for practice, just to make sure that you're doing stuff to make yourself better. This is an interesting shape for the lips. I need to cement for this. Let me see. Oh no, I shouldn't do that. Do not rotate because then my shape gets messed up. Right? And again, I you can notice that I'm I'm probably overdoing it right now. But probably about that. Is just the lip. The lip actually works here. It's kind of interesting because there's a little bit of divot that the chin comes in. And you got to watch out for a lot of the little things like that. And when you translate the drawing, it doesn't always look good. Um, that's okay. Now I notice the eye is like it's a little bit more. How do I make this smaller? Yeah, and you want to come across issues like this when you're drawing because when you solve it, then you know how to solve. You're solving problems. You're constantly solving problems when you're drawing. It's like, well, why does this? I'm drawing exactly the shape, and you can trace it, kind of thing, and it doesn't look quite right. Um, Sometimes it's just gotta have the right shape, and that's what it comes down to. Is just the shapes that um, make up the face. Like if you get a shape wrong, it's gonna make the other shapes not work. That's why you gotta keep reworking stuff. Any This is excellent. Thank you, Steve, for letting me know about the audio. That was pretty embarrassing for the first half hour. There was no audio whatsoever. People must have been like, "What is happening?" Mm. Oh, this needs to go longer. No, I actually this is the first time streaming by myself. Usually Sonia's here, and she's the one that usually sets it up, and she's in a meeting right now, so she can't quite make it. So I filled in with the responsibilities of going live, and as you can see, I pooped it a little bit, but that's okay. That's how we learn, right? Um, I'm probably going too illustrative, but I mean, I guess I'm gonna be doing some illustrations after this. So I kind of need to loosen up a little bit more, and just to do a rough, like if I'm where to do, um, an actual really um, detailed illustration, it'd be good to actually spend the time and figuring it out, things out, because you really need to pay attention to the shapes. Right now, it doesn't matter too much. Oh, and I messed up there. See the shapes? The distance between here, it's angled. Hopefully the music is not overpowering. Wait, I actually meant to check chats. No, I have not. Okay, we're good. Um, and how does this translate into animation? Well, let me tell you something. It kind of does, because what you're doing is you're learning how to see shapes, how to the distance between things. See, I even made his ear a little bit too small now that I look at it. And you're training your eyeballs to see things um, uh, in more detail. Like we are all about shape language. So like when we're talking about like making even characters, I mean, you can go super simple. Like when I make characters super simple, I'll go even down to just doing the and this is a very Flintstones way of for me to do things. But when you do just characters in your drawing, they're very simple, right? I'm gonna actually see, and that's just super rough. Um, this is something that's animatable. Like I can even go back and fix a little bit of it, and then giving them a better, interesting hair. There you go. Now it's a shape. I made a shape, right? It's very simple. I like snaggletooths because they're funny. But it's really we need to study shape and know all good perfect volume for BGM. BGM. What do you mean by BGM? Being ignorant. Maybe not enough coffee this morning. I don't know. We should try. Should I make this smaller? Yeah, I should be done. This guy. I should be done. I'm gonna make him smaller and fit into this little corner. Boom. Um. Where else? All right, next person. Boom. Whoa. This is interesting. I like his shape. Um. If I were to, let me see if I can just do a full body thing. See, and I'm looking at separating shapes right now. You can even go simpler than this, but I'm looking, for example, the shape of his head like this. Um, and not worrying about too much about his details, just where everything lands. Right. So not gonna be perfect. I'm not the greatest at this yet, but he seems to have a big body compared to like his head. It's a giant chain. I'm gonna make it even bigger, and that's what caricaturing is. You make things bigger than they really are. Actually, this one I went too far. Too far. And don't be afraid to exaggerate. If you're doing caricatures, don't be afraid to exaggerate things because really, that's what it's all about, right? I'm trying not to zoom in because when I zoom in, I start going into crazy detail time, and I don't need to do that right now. And I would even make the teeth bigger, maybe. They're not reading as teeth because I'm drawing it too big or too small. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Oh yeah, the thin beard. Yeah. So this is also very important to develop your shorthand. Um, background music, yes, that is true. Um, like this is how you develop your shorthand too. By the way, shorthand meaning like whenever you're drawing, either storyboards, which is usually what I end up doing. Um, you need a shorthand because you need to do so many drawing. Like the drawing volumes that you have to do is pretty insane. And in order for it not to overwhelm you, the best thing to do is practice, right? To actually get better at what you do at your craft. And Shorthand is simplifying all the shapes um, whenever you need to draw them. Like, and I will probably go this loose when I'm bored. This is probably too much detail when I'm boarding, but essentially that's um, what I would kind of do. Let me centralize this thing a little bit better. And I'm not sticking to perfectly either, like to some of these things. I'm kind of tweaking. Okay, let's just yeah, need to develop shorthand. That's a very big. I think it's important. Um, I don't know about you guys. Whoops. Oh noes. Let's put him here. All right. Who else? I don't want to overdo it. Okay. I think we're running out of time. It's gonna be about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna that's okay if your shorthand is terrible. Um, this is why you got to develop your skills, right? I think it's the best thing to do is grab drawings like what I'm doing right now, and it's actually this is a great exercise. Is what I just did, which is simplifying, so I don't spend a lot of time with. I'm gonna do it again with this lady. So I'm just gonna do really quickly, and again I'm looking at the shapes that I got to play with here. So I look at the shape of her head. You look at the biggest things first. So the biggest things are the hair, the bandana, the shape of the head, right? So now we know the hair is like this, and this doesn't stay forever like this. It's just you to kind of use as a template. But she has very. I'm just doing these lines because it's sort of like what her cheeks do. But and I'm doing it super quick, right? A lot of makeup. And I'm not being notice I'm not being exact. I'm just kind of interpreting what I see right now, just because I want to go quickly and and the bandana. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. So syntax, the best thing to do is before you start boarding or doing automatics or anything, um, in the morning, get up, have a cup of coffee, um, or whatever you drink. If you don't drink coffee, that's okay. I forgive you. I'm just kidding. Um, just like spend an hour drawing like this. Just do really quick shorthand. Doesn't matter if it's like exactly. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for like just practicing like where my shape language essentially. And see, I'm gonna move things around because now I'm like, oh yeah, this doesn't quite cheating. I'm gonna erase some stuff. Oh no, I cannot erase because I'm in. Let me see. Do I have this right? No, I don't. I still don't. And if you don't get, oh no, I opened a new tab. I'm so used to the Photoshop or Clip Studio shortcuts. Um, yeah, and you just keep modifying as you go. It's still not exact great, but and again, I'm kind of caricaturing, so I'm not getting going perfect. See, some lines don't make it look good. And she has her claws. I'm gonna go too detailed here because this is not one of the best drugs I have today. My apologies, but it happens. I made her look. If this person saw me drawing her, she'd be so mad at me. And like, excuse me, and I'd be, excuse me, but I'm trying to draw your face. Would you mind? All right. I'm gonna do. I think I have time. Maybe one more. Um, I really don't like this one, but I'm still gonna keep it because you gotta keep all your, not just all your successes, but your failures. Why? Because you learn from them. You learn from your failures. And I'm like, that was not so good. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's do this person. And where's your full access card? Full access card? Oh, damn. All right, full access card. How do I draw this lady? Well, these people look either super concentrating or they're like super angry. I can't tell. But it kind of looks like, yeah, it's okay to fail. Honestly, like failure, without failure we can't learn. I know it sounds weird to some people, but you need to fail and then get up, try again, and fail better. I can't tell you how many times I failed, and I'm actually happy for it because if I had not failed on it, I wouldn't have figured out what would have worked or not. Right? Like, let's see. Let me see. Get on shape. Don't overthink it. I am overthinking it, as you can see. Don't overthink your shapes. I'm not sure what this lady was trying to do with this hair here, but I mean, I know we get in trouble by people telling me don't be mean. I'm like, I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't know what they're trying to do. I honestly don't. My pen went super thin, which is I guess okay, but my hand's going a little numb, so I'm just gonna stretch it out. Nope. Trial and error. Trial and error. It's a bit better. Beep boop beep. Bop boop boop. Boop 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 beep. Bop boop beep. Yeah, this is me when I'm trying out alone. But now you get to hear me sing along with. Not always good. Let's put some little eyelashes there. Make it even more fun. Bring a little life to it, right? All right. So she has. What are those earrings? They're just blocky things. Whoa, this necklet looked like it's stiff. Must be one of those with a giant fucking giant. And it's also good to study anatomy so you can understand where things come. I mean, there's like her shape of her head. I kind of messed it up a little bit. It's almost there, but I'm going quick. It's good to know so that way you know how to measure like distances and stuff and where this how the skull actually sits on. You know. Oh, I just noticed her eye is a little bit too small here. Let me cheat it. Shall we? Let's cheat. Cheat, cheat, cheat. All day long. Cheat, cheat, cheat while I sing this song. All right. All right. I think we're good. Wait, no. No, we're not. We're not. I need to do this. And she needs to tell me even. No, no, no. So you got to measure all these things because you start looking at it, you start seeing things. And I should stop seeing things because I'm supposed to be just just drawing it out and then not getting too crazy on the details, right? Because that's not the important thing. The important thing is that we're drawing, practicing. All right, I think I'm gonna call it, everybody. Was that at least the necklace and the earrings? Yeah, I mean, they do at least. I've seen some people who don't match. I'm like, whoa, better call fashion police. All right, kids, we're gonna do this every Wednesday. Yes, we should meet at the outside of the odds sometimes. Um, yeah, and of course, syntax. Let's just send me a message on Oats and come and join our. Also, you can join our the animation platform Discord. Word to my mama. Hell yeah, bro. All right, Steve. Um, so yeah, that'll be fun. It's fun to get together and draw. Like usually, I have that Wednesday drink night at the Carlton Pub here in Ottawa. So we can totally um, just message up, and if I can go, I haven't been able to go for a while. I've been busy, so. But I think it's important to get your community, like your groups of people, and draw together and learn from each other and just get better at stuff. Um, that's all we got, right? We just gotta get better at our at our craft. And with that, I'm going to leave you with, whoa, what did I just do here? I'm going to leave you to it, but it's going to be Wednesdays at 10 from now on. It's, I think, the best way to do it for us for the moment. And we'll catch you again, guys. Um, yeah, yeah. Oh, nice. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know if I can pop in, but we can just message me or whatever, and then we'll see how it goes. All right, everybody. I hope you had a good time watching me do my goofy drawings. And yeah, have a great rest of your week. We'll see you next Wednesday.